Hey, I know it's been a little bit, probably about a month and a half now, since the last mini truck update. We're getting back into things. There has been a lot of things going on. However, there hasn't been much to film lately just because there's a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes that I can't necessarily film. Another thing that you may or may not have noticed is that since moving to the US, I do not have my own shop space. So the truck is being built in various shops in Southern California, and I have to respect other people's spaces, other people's work schedules, and other people's customers. So my truck necessarily does not come first, and that's okay. I don't have my own space, so I have to be grateful and thankful that I do have the opportunity to have the work in various other shops. And without further ado, we're going to go pick up my engine block today. It has been a long time coming. Lots of great things have been happening in the meantime, such as that the cab got dropped off to my metal guy Adrian. We're gonna be checking that out as well. Stuff is happening with the frame over at Hoppo's, but for today we're picking up the engine block, and that's a big exciting part of this build because now that we're gonna have that, we're gonna be able to put the parts back onto it. So it's getting forged pistons and rods. That has to get all measured out by Peter so that we can get the correct sizing for all that, and then parts are slowly going to be getting back onto the engine block, so we will have a completed engine. I'm really excited because with all the chrome and the engraving and the gold and powder and this and that, like to see all the pieces come together and actually become a thing rather than just a whole bunch of parts sitting around, it's pretty exciting. So let's go pick up this block, and thank you for your patience. I'm gonna try and get as many videos out as I can. Once the ball is more rolling with things and progress, you're gonna see more of that, but unfortunately, there may be some spaces in between videos. Let me know if you would like to see me vlog some of the car shows that I go to, or just some regular daily stuff so that we have more videos in the YouTube world, long format videos. But I also don't want to bore you. If you don't want to watch them, I'm not offended, and that's fine. Yeah, let's go pick up my engine block. All right, we made it here. Let's go get the engine block. All right, that was super easy and simple. Just went and picked it up. It's in the back of the Tahoe now. Okay, so if you weren't aware, when the block got powder coat put on it, it gets heated up quite a lot. So that's the whole reason that we machined it, because it gets heated and the metal can kind of contort to not be right. So it gets machined so that it's perfect again, and then it's all ready for all the forged stuff to go in it. So it's a little stronger, better, it go big or go home, and that's what this truck has turned into. On to the next part. All right, so we are out here at Adrian's now, back at Flabob Airport. This is where my cab's at. You remember I dropped it off here. A ton of things to it since I last dropped it off here. He's the expert, not me. I've seen some updated photos, but we're gonna go check it out inside now and see what he's done. The 59 dash that we've all been waiting for is now finally actually mocked up and inside it. It's gonna get tacked in soon. Let's go see. Flush with like the top of the door.
So I look at that, but then I look at see the bottom seam of the dash. You gotta get down to this level. So you see this seam right here from the door?
Oh yeah.
I was like, it's either I match it to that like that. You know?
Oh.
Yeah. But then that's the tire.
I almost think that it would be better to line the top up with the top of the door. You know what I'm saying?
The other thing, it's weird because it doesn't have one here, you know?
Yeah, that is weird. I think that's where the bracket was for the jack.
Oh.
And then this one did go all the way across, huh? Well, it had that dip.
Yeah, because it had a... This is where it ended.
Yeah.
But these will get welded back on.
Yeah.
Okay, so this originally was the back wall in the cab, what you all saw previously. However, it has been taken out. It was not cut out, it was actually properly taken out from all the spot welds. And now I have a fresh new back wall in the cab of the truck. So, going with all the body lines and everything like that, and then this was all handmade with, over here you can see this little, I guess what do you call it, a jig? Yeah, a frame jig that Adrian made to go off of so that everything can be straight for all of these lines that are in the cab here. And then we'll take a look, we got the dash started to go on in there. It's gonna be removable is what we're kind of going with. And then it needs a lot of little fit and finish, so we'll take a look at that too. What do you think of the cab?
I think it's great. I think it's, I don't know. It's
He has no words. He is at a loss for words right now.
It's pretty fucking cool.
It's pretty awesome. So we just left.
The attention to detail is
I'm really excited.
Next level.
Once he's done with some, like the sort of majority of it, which is going to be pretty soon here, it's going to have to go sit on the frame, figure out what's going to happen with the front end of it, because obviously we're doing a 4Runner front clip on the truck. So with that, it adds a whole nother level of fitment and all that kind of stuff. So it's gonna go to Hoppo's. The cab's gonna go on the frame. Then we gotta get the engine sorted in its spot to be mocked up. And then all the front clip and panels are gonna then start getting built around that. So there's still a ton more work to do, but it's gonna start making some moves pretty soon here. Look, I wasn't planning on recording anything today, and hence why I look like this. However, I'm at my office right now, and I'm gonna be packing up all my engine parts that have been sitting here, the chrome, the powder, and everything, because we're headed to the engine shop tomorrow, because we're gonna be putting together a mock-up of my engine. That's right, a mock-up. Because why not the actual thing being done? Well, sheet metal panels have to be made for my engine bay, and fitment has to be done for the front clip on my truck. So we're mocking up the engine so that those things can be made, but we need the engine to sit in the hole so we know where everything's gonna go and everything like that. So I'm packing up the engine parts so we can go see Peter and put the engine mock-up together. That being said, when I left you guys last, we had just engraved my turbo. Well, it's back from chrome and gold, as well as my valve cover and the intake and everything. So let me show you that. I'm sure you guys would love to see it, and then let's pack this stuff up so we can get to the engine shop. So this is the finished engraving in chrome on my turbo housing. We got gold for the Garrett. So this is all gonna get assembled and whatnot. Now there has been a few people that have asked about the integrity of the housing, and it is actually gonna be just fine. I know that it seems odd because it's taking metal out of it, but this is strong and thick enough that it's going to be able to withstand what we need it to do, just because, I mean, my truck is not being built to be a drag truck by any means. It's for fun, a little bit of go fast, but nothing crazy, and so this is going to be just fine for what we're doing. Hernan has engraved multiple turbos before, and they have all been fine as well. So if you're wondering about the engraving and how the integrity with chrome and gold and all that, we're gonna be okay. It's not like the back half that gets all hot is gonna be engraved at all, and it's not getting anything done to it. It's just this front housing that's all pretty. So as well. It has its little engraved spot, the gold. I'm really excited about it. And then I'm going to show you the valve cover as well. It's pretty cool. Anyways, now I'm gonna pack everything up, get this all ready to go. We can do the stuff and things tomorrow. So we're out here back at Revolution Engines, packing up the stuff because we're gonna be putting a mock-up together of the engine. It's already on a stand, the head's already on it, so we're gonna get some parts on it. It's gonna look cool. I already just went and looked and had a little sneak peek of it, but let me show you what we're doing because you guys haven't seen the block in a minute or two. So yeah, I'm really excited. So we have a box of powder, and then we have our box of chrome, and then we have various parts for the turbo setup from Garrett. And then we're gonna get everything onto here so that we have a mock-up, and then we can start building around it onto the frame with the front clip and all the metal and panels and everything like that to make it look nice. I feel like the chrome goes well with the light color. Yeah!
You know what, let me give you, we'll put a gasket on there too.
Realistically, on the bottom, nobody's ever gonna see it.
Versus...
Yeah, like a goldy yellow tone.
Yeah.
I think it'll kind of go with the gold accents on the chrome. Okay.
It's kind of cool, huh?
Yeah, it does. I feel like the paint works really well with it, like the contrast of like all the chrome with the paint. It looks so crazy now. It's like coming to life. All right.
And then this one.
Goes over.
Yep. Go around it.
It clamps.
Yep. So tight, we'll snug it,
Okay.
but so it'll go like that once you, and then you have to kind of spread that so that this one will go in it.
Oh. like up, it has to go above?
Yep, it has to go.
Oh,
There you
like
go.
that?
Yep.
Okay. And then do we put this
and
one
then
on?
this one will go
On top of that.
to your exhaust.
Oh, okay.
So this will go. And your exhaust will go here to wherever you're gonna make it go.
Now it's very heavy. Alright, that's it for now. I can't believe this is even real. It doesn't even look real. It looks like it should just be in some sort of Barbie truck. It's unreal. Like, I can't believe this is mine. So anyways, that's the mock-up. There's no internals in it. So don't come at me that there's no internals in it because it's just being used for mock-up so we can get the engine bay panels all sorted, the front clip sorted, and get everything fitted again. Because it's gonna get blown apart again so everything can go inside of it and be properly put together. That's what we're looking like so far. Pretty excited. All right, you guys all wanted an update, so that was your update. That's the mini truck update. Thank you always for watching. Thanks for supporting the build. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking this video. Thank you for dropping a comment below. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I cannot wait to show you what's going on next. We're gonna be moving the cab. Things are gonna be happening, and yeah, things are in motion, so stay tuned. There's lots coming up. Thanks for following along. If you wanna know more, check below. There's all the links and details and things that are happening with the truck and the parts that we're using. We'll catch you on the next one, and keep on mini trucking. Keep cruising. Whatever I'm supposed to say. Bye. Well, I'm just a girl with a mini truck.